Nearpod, Farpod, wherever you are, pod. Hey guys, my name is Noel Stroud. I work at Memorial Pathway Academy. I am the LPAC teacher there, and I'm going to show you a few things you can do with Nearpod that tells you that you don't have to reinvent the wheel. It's already there, made for you, and done. Now you might want to add a few things to it, which is great, but just know that it's already there for you. And it's great for stations. It's great for remedial work or even just a pre-check if you want to get that done. But it has a lot of activities for of things that you can do. And yeah, so let's go through Nearpod. So as you see, I'm on my Nearpod page. I've had this page for a long time. Um, if we click here, the hot dog lines, the three hot dog lines, you'll see that there we have a Nearpod library. We have a school library and a district library. The school library are lessons that your school has made, that people in your school have made, that they're sharing for the whole school. And the district is people the district have made, and they're sharing for the whole district. But I'm going to go with Nearpod Library, because this is where it has the programs that are bought by the districts. So here you have two programs. We have Nearpod Math and Nearpod Social Studies. We've had Nearpod EB in the past, and those are great, but we don't have it this year. If we have it again, just try it out. They also give us other lessons, other ways to look at things. So we have Ramadan, Passover. So if you want to do any SEL lessons, this is great for SEL lessons. If you want Nearpod core subject lessons, you can go here as well. I'm going to stick to these two right here. Let's go with Nearpod Math first. If I click that, it'll give me multiple grade levels that I can look at. So if you have students who need to review something of a grade level, they can go into any of these grade levels here. I'm going to start with sixth grade. So as you see, there's a lot of different lessons here, different units, and let's do expressions and equations. So here you see it gives you a title of what it is, and the different lessons, and also the standards based off of the standards that they're using. So here they have 8 lessons, and they have aligned resources right here that tells you how many resources they have inside of each lesson. So if I click here, it'll give me the full lesson of 25 slides. It tells me how the lesson is going to be done, pre-assessment, authentic connection, explicit instruction, post-assessment. And if you scroll down, you'll see the lesson is here. It says it's 5 minutes. Then it tells you what activities they'll have inside the lesson. So here's your warm up, an activity, another activity, another activity, your quick checks, and a video. But if you want to see it all together, you can just easily just click the arrows here. It gives you an overview. It gives you this explanation. Then here's your prior knowledge, as you see right here. If I want to skip that and just go to reward connection, I can just click here. And there's a reward connection. Check for understanding. So this is how they're going to check for understanding. It's a drawing page where the kids can draw or type or whatever. And here's another one that's a drag and drop kind of thing. Oh no, actually this is the right. Nice. And then there's this where they actually put the knowledge into use. Another one. So you see these are the activities that you saw down here, but they're up here. And this is how they are incorporated in the lesson. So if you go through the lesson, you see, oh, okay, this is cool. I like it. Let me add it to my lesson. So you can click add to lessons. And boom, now it's added. If you just go straight to teach, you can click teach or click the little down arrow. If you want live participation where you control everything, you click here. If you want the students to go through it on their own, you can click here. So like this is good for like stations, or if you want to do flipped learning, you can do it that way. Any way you would like. So if I go to add to my lesson or show my lesson, I have it here. And so then You see this word edit lesson? This is where you can edit the lesson and add, if you want to add something else, a video that you love showing your students, you can add it in here. If you want to add another activity, if you have an activity you want the students to do, or a graphic organizer, you can do it here, and it'll automatically make a copy and save it to your lessons, and it'll be there for however long you want it to be there. Or you can just go straight to teach. Or you can add it to your school library if you want to share it to everybody. So if you click edit, it tells you about AI being able to help you create slides if you want. You can try that on your own. There's also a new quiz experience. So you just go to the slides, go through the slides. If you want to, oh, I don't like this slide, I want to add another slide, you can delete it. Or you can convert to draw it, where the kids can draw on it or write their notes on it or whatever you want them to do. And or you can just add a new slide in between or add a new activity. So you have a quick slide, you have files, and you can add a quiz. You have plenty of activities to add. There's slides, a slideshow, which shows different slides at one time. A sway, a PDF, any of these. You have interactive files you can add. You have quizzes and games. You have collaborative boards, math manipulatives, and all that jazz. You can add whatever you want. You can delete whatever you want. It's your, and once you do that stuff, it's yours and only yours, unless you want to share it with other people, which you can share up here, or you can share it to your school library or whatever you want. And we're going to go through social studies real quick. So once again, we click the little hot dogs, go to Nearpod library, and click social studies. It's basically going to be the same thing, except for they do grade levels by chunks. So we'll do 6 through 12, and we'll do all about Texas, because we're in Texas. Let's do indigenous people and European interaction in Texas. So as you see, it has 3 resources. It has a lesson and another lesson and 23 slides. So this is how a slideshow looks. It tells you about the lesson, which you don't have to show the students. It's just for you. It gives you an essential question, objectives. This is how you can do show the students, engage. Here's your little engage unit. And here's a little activity that they can do. Here's the explore part. They can collaborate with each other on this slide. Which the directions are here. And for me, I like to edit the directions to add sentence frames and sentence stems. Make life easier for everybody. Here's more stuff that they added. And like I said, the same thing before. It's the exact same thing as the math section. Now here, for open-ended questions, let me add this to my lesson so I can show you. When I do this for my EBs and my other students as well, but mainly I do it mainly for my EBs. When I do open-ended questions, I always encourage them to talk. So I always enable student audio recordings, so when they are on this page, they can write whatever they want, but they have to speak it as well, so that I can get them to read and speak and write, hit all the domains of telepass. So this is another thing you can do. And I like to add a lot of these open-ended questions. They don't have to be long questions. They have to be short. They can be short questions, like what did you learn in this part of the unit, or what does indigenous mean, or anything. So those are the 2 things that we have right now in the district that is provided by the district that they've bought for you. I suggest you use them because they are there and they're there for you. So, yay! Have a good one. Bye.